Wall Street Journal today, and as I said, they don't want any part in Trump being reelected. My question is, why isn't there anyone inside the Republican Party who, and it's almost the same in the Democratic Party, your party, there's really no politician who can rise up and challenge a guy like Donald Trump or a guy like Joe Biden? Why? Why is the field so weak in this area?
Well, two reasons. On the Republican side, because Trump dominates, period. On the Democratic side, we have a very weak vice president in Kamala Harris, who's even less popular than the incumbent president. We have only one person who could run a national campaign. I think he's 4 years away, Gavin Newsom. And the only other person who could run is Michelle Obama, and the chances of her running are very, very slight.
Okay. So Chris Cuomo said that to me over the weekend because I reported on Michelle Obama's podcast adventure with Jay Shetty. And I still can't figure out why she take time or bother with that. But Cuomo said to me that she's never going to run. And Cuomo, you know, is a Democrat, and he's in there with all the, and they all talk to him and all that. Now you're telling me she's not going to run. Then why is she on Jay Shetty's podcast?
Well, here's why. I said it's unlikely, very unlikely, Sharon. I didn't say impossible, Bill. Let's assume this summer, as we approach the convention, whether it be legal problems, health problems, performance problems, or all three, Joe Biden is just not up to making the race. Then the Obamas will have a decision to make. Do they want Michelle Obama to get the nomination other than Kamala Harris, who is a certain loser, a stone cold loser? And then maybe, just maybe, long shot yes, impossible no, that Michelle throws her hat in the ring.
Well, that's a likely scenario.
It's possible.
I mean, Biden has dementia. I mean, I know that. I knew this to be true. And if you or me, my mother had it, so I
as did my father.
Okay. He has it. So that is going to become more and more clear in the next months. If you look at his daily schedule, and we do that every day here, we're going to do it right after you leave the podium. He doesn't have anything scheduled. He doesn't do anything. Okay?
Right.
He is totally kept apart from the American people in every single way. Not running foreign policy. He doesn't even know that his defense minister is in the ICU.
Correct.
This is an impossible situation. As a historian, other than Woodrow Wilson, who suffered a stroke and was incapacitated, and no one knew it, his wife Edith ran the country for 18 months. No one knew it. This has never happened before. It is almost inconceivable that in a national convention in August, the Democratic Party will nominate a man who has dementia. I think we have to start now there. So then Michelle Obama becomes the only one, the only person inside the Democratic Party who could beat Trump. And that's where we are today.
One caveat, Bill. If Joe Biden, for some reason, is polling ahead of, equal to, or within the margin of error of Donald Trump, they might roll out Biden with his teleprompter and hope that he can get
happen. He's going to get worse, Doug.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
I mean, millions and millions of Americans have been through this. You don't get better. It's a slow slide to oblivion.
You dealt with it in your family. I dealt with it. I'm intimately familiar.
All right, Doug. Thanks very much as always. We appreciate it.
Always a pleasure.
Okay.